Hey everybody, welcome back to The Gardening Artist. Reba here. Well, today I'm going to build those greenhouses and we're going to put them over here in this section of the garden. So let me flip you around. I'll show you what I'm starting with. We are going to be starting out with these two boxes. I have two small greenhouses in them. I've had this particular greenhouse once before. So I'm going to go ahead, unbox all these boxes and put them together in the other part of the garden. And then I'll show you what I'm thinking about doing for underneath of the greenhouses. I figured I would give you guys a shot of what the greenhouse looks like inside the box before you dump it all out. So this is how it's looking right here. There was just tape on the ends. And there isn't like a long section that goes down like the middle of the box. They have it along the side here, you guys. And I think it's glued down. So I had to just open the end. And then I'm just going to pull all the parts out. I'll be doing the same thing for the other box. So I'm just going to show this one. But this is how it's looking down in here. I did get this one here. I tend to find that the green colored greenhouse material holds up longer in our climate, so I can get about 2, possibly 3 years out of one of these, which is super nice. And by the time that is done, then I just use the shelves in the garden until the plastic parts that connect the metal start to become brittle from the weather. So I've been using these other shelves in my garden. Let me show you. These shelves right here I've been using in the garden for about 4 years now, I'm wanting to say, approximately, possibly 5 years. And this is how they're looking now. So, you know, they will only last for so long. And also any metal that comes in contact with the ground tends to start falling apart as well. And so most of the greenhouse that made these shelves up at one point, I can't build it as a greenhouse anymore because the metal parts are pretty much, gonzo. I will be reusing the shelves and such for as long as I possibly can, but I am going to be reusing all these wires. So once I get these greenhouses built, then I'll be putting these shelves into those greenhouses as extra stability, because I find that the wire shelves are just not strong enough. So remember how I was just saying I was going to reuse those other shelvings? Well, this greenhouse is completely designed differently. So it's been a few years since I've bought one, clearly, but it has the rods built in to the rack. I wonder how this is going to hold up in time. So I'm going to get these built. All right. Wish me luck. First section together. Next one to go. Both sides are done now. And now it's time for the number 3 rods. They're going in these little posts. I got all of them on there now. Off to the next step. I have 3 of those rods left. And 1 of these ones left. So I'm pretty sure the last one's going to go on the second level about midway through. Actually, I have 4 of those rods left. I just found another one right here. The second shelf is on. Now for the third section, I'm going to add the rods for the next layer. Evening is fast approaching, you guys. So I'm only going to do one greenhouse today. Tomorrow I'll build the other one. So I'm at this stage now and I'm going to finish it up, and then I'm just going to place it over in that section of the garden and leave it alone without the cover on it tonight. And then I will put the covers on it tomorrow and show you then. It'll all be one video all together. And I'll show you all together what I'm going to put down underneath of them. It's not a big secret. A lot of people use it, but I'll be doing that tomorrow. And I am going to have to cut what I'm going to be using. I will get this done and place it over along the fence line, and I'll show you that then. I'm also going to move this today, and I'm going to put it over by the garden shed and get it out of the way over here, and then we'll see everything all done up. I'm going to move this and that and get that out of that area. Baby steps, you guys. This yard is going to look so great, and it'll be in tip-top shape in no time. All right, I got the next poles in. Now for the next bit, which will be the back section with the rod that goes across here, and then getting the roof on. All right, so I got all these little parts on, and I'm gonna put the other pieces on. I think tomorrow when I build the next one, I won't do the talking with it. I'll just do a time lapse basically, and you'll just see it go up individually. I think I might go ahead and build the other one over by the fence line, and then that way you guys can see it being built piece by piece, and we'll see how that goes. I'll attempt. It'll be my first time doing something like that, so I'll try not to show myself in the video, but I'll just show it like all the parts coming together. We'll see how well I do it. All right, let me finish this up, and I will put it over by the fence out of the way for tomorrow. It's roof time. I've got the pieces connected there. So as you can see here, I got these parts on. I will twist the rods, the little pipes as I need to. And then I've got these two that make up the top part of the roof along the top middle section. And I'm gonna get these connected now. Well, that took me a matter of a couple minutes, and now it's time to get my step stool, because I'm short, and connect those rods right there in the middle at the top, and then move the greenhouse over to the other part of the garden over here. Yay, it is done. I got it all connected, you guys, all of it. Try not to trip myself. Oh my goodness. It is finished. Now I just got to move it and put the greenhouse cover on it. Should I do it tonight? I know I said I wasn't going to do it tomorrow, but maybe it'd be a good idea to do it today. We'll see. All right, you guys, I think I decided I'm going to put this greenhouse right here. I had this really pretty plant that my friend gave to me, and I really like it. It reminds me of the evergreen that we had outside of our house when we were stationed on base in Colorado Springs. I had this in front of one of my houses there, and it was so pretty. I decorated it with these giant Christmas bulbs during the holidays. Our yard won the #1 prize, and I didn't even know there was a prize going on. So I don't win very many prizes, but every now and then I will win a prize, and we won the best decorated front yard for our military housing area, maybe for that particular community on base, and I thought it was so cool. So this is exactly the same type of bush that was out front of my house then. And since my friend gave it to me here and it's nostalgic for me, I decided I'm going to keep it for my forever home when we get moved here in the near future sometime. And so I'm going to keep that there. And then she also gave me this planter. And I think what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to maybe repaint it or clean it up, see how it looks after I clean it up. And then I was thinking about planting some of my lilies in it. So let me know what you think of that idea. But I decided to put the greenhouse here, and I think it looks really cute and really nice. So this is the beginning of me making my garden area look really pretty and streamlined and in tip-top shape. I'm also thinking that I'm going to put this tree right here, and I'll have the other little greenhouse on the other side of it. So it'll be in between. And then I have, let me go grab it. So this is what I have, the mystery thing. It's just the landscaping fabric that I have. That's the big mystery thing. And I'm going to have it go underneath both of the greenhouses. And by having this tree underneath, that means I'll have a section right here that won't have the that will have the ground cover on it too, which is fine with me. I was thinking maybe putting some of my planters that have flowers in them in and around the tree on either side of the greenhouse right here. So anyways, it is actually starting to sprinkle now. So I'm going to go ahead and go for now, come back out tomorrow, finish building the other greenhouse, and then get everything in place. I may go ahead and put this down underneath this part of the greenhouse so that it's ready to go. I may even add the cover to this greenhouse tonight, and then I will see how much of this I actually have. So I think I'm going to do that really quick before it starts pouring. It's just sprinkling a little bit. Forecasted for about 50% chance of rain. So it hasn't really rained today, but this is how it's looking. I really like the placement. I think it's going to look really nice. I think my husband is going to be very, very pleased. My idea here is to be able to enjoy gardening again and to be able to make really great videos, sharing my love for my garden and what I'm growing in it, as well as documenting my journey through container pot growing as a renter, and also being able to make the backyard look super nice and inviting, not so cluttered. So that's the goal, is not to be all cluttered like it looks right now, and to make everything look more streamlined. I'm going to clean up this trampoline because I have a friend that I'm going to give it to. I'm going to clean all of the broken stuff off of it so that they can use it and enjoy it. I'm super excited to have everything look super nice and tranquil here in the backyard. Well, it's the next day. It's done some raining out here. My hair is like frizzy. And so I got these greenhouses done. I just need to stake them down. I'm not so worried about that right now. I think the weather is not too crazy, so I have a little bit of wiggle room. But it took me about 4 hours to get these all done up. And let's just take a look really quick. So this is how the corner is looking right now. I think I'm going to put some lilies in that container there. And I'm going to leave these evergreens on either side. I think it looks really, really nice. And then I don't have to worry about aligning the tree with those other pots over here. I have a nice little spot to go behind those green stalks. So that's how everything's looking now. And the next step will be to clean up all these pots in this area here, find a new home for the irises. I might put the irises over by the garden shed. I think that might be a really nice home for them. They'll get lots of sunlight over there. And then the actual next thing that I'm going to be doing is cleaning up these. Hope you enjoyed me showing the setup of those greenhouses, or at least one of them. And anyways, you guys, thanks for watching. Go ahead, comment, like, subscribe, click that bell button. As always, love what you grow and grow what you love. God bless. Bye.